Hi there, welcome to Money Wisdom, sponsored by Johnson Brunetti. I'm Natasha Lubchenko. This series teaches you smart ways to manage your money. Joining us with expert advice is Eric Hogarth, certified financial planner and Johnson Brunetti senior partner. Eric, welcome back.
Thanks, Natasha. Good morning.
Good morning. So today we're talking about long-term care insurance, important topic. And you say actually waiting to buy this type of insurance can cost you over time, limit your options even?
You've got to qualify to get it, right? So if you wait too long, and unfortunately our health typically doesn't get better, it worsens. So the longer you wait to get it, the cost of the insurance is going to go up. At the same time, are you going to need it when you're 30 years old? So it's a balance of figuring out when should I be having these conversations. But the earlier you start them, the more options you're going to have.
All right, so let's go through when is a good time to buy. What do we need to know? So insurance costs, they are based on age and health at purchase, correct?
Yeah, and you're buying a long-term care insurance policy when you don't need the long-term care insurance policy, and also hoping that you never need the long-term care insurance policy. But this is one of the biggest concerns that people in their 70s and 80s end up having, and you have very limited options at that time.
Okay, and most people, a lot of people, you say buy between ages 50 and 60?
Yeah, because you're starting to look at retirement, starting to think at what is life going to look like? Am I going to live in Connecticut? I'm going to go where my kids are. We're going to travel, these things you're going to do. Well, what about if one of us gets sick? Like in my world, my wife, Megan, what happens if I get sick, I spend all our money, I die, then what? So you need a solution to that. Maybe it's long-term care, maybe it's not. But the earlier you start the conversation, the better.
Yeah, the earlier, the better. And speaking of that, the earlier you start, the more options that you do have in terms of coverage.
Yeah. There's not a lot of people running around, sorry, insurance companies, jazzed up on the idea of, I want to go spend thousands of dollars on long-term care insurance. But for some people, that is the best option. For some people, that's a horrible option. Point is, you need a plan, and the sooner you start making one, the better off you're going to be.
All right, now if people watching want to learn more about the topic, you have a great offer for them.
I do. We do. Long-Term Care Simplified. It's a book. You can get it at moneywisdomtv.com. And it talks about long-term care, and it is extremely important that you educate yourself on this because a lot of the ideas, opinions that you have are based on information that's 10 and 15 years old, and that stuff is outdated and largely irrelevant. Go to moneywisdomtv.com and educate yourself on what is available now, what options you have, because you have a lot of them unless you don't explore them, and then you have very few.
All right, and now is the time to get started, right? The earlier the better. Eric Hogarth, thank you so much. If you guys would like to receive this offer, learn more, moneywisdomtv.com. For CT Buzz, I'm Natasha Lubchenko. We will see you next time.